Dixon. I'm here to help you with your all-state music this year. For Kentucky, the year 2025-26, the technical etude that you're given is Rose number 26, and this is from the Rose Book of 32 Etudes. It is in C minor, and it is entitled Allegro Furioso. So Furioso means furious, and then you must play this with a lot of energy, lots of accents. You're not given much in the way of dynamics, so please add your own, otherwise it's going to be not very interesting to listen to. The tempo you're given is 1/12 per quarter note. I would not play this any faster than you're able to play it accurately, with good musical direction, all the correct notes, articulations, and a good sound. So this is not a speed contest, and nobody wants to hear people come in and play this and make a mess of it. So do make sure you take a little more conservative tempo if you need to, and be a little more accurate with all of this. So how to approach this? I like to think of the first two measures separately. The first note is sort of a here I am. And then you can back off a little. So we want to listen to the first note, bring the first note of each of those groups of 16th notes out, and each one should be getting a little bit louder, going all the way to measure 3, the high E flat. So you can practice at a little more conservative tempo. And then when you get to measure 3, make sure that you bring out the first note, but we need to hear every single note cleanly. And measure 4, nice and light, good articulation there. And then you can go ahead and breathe after the B. You really must breathe there after the low B natural. So a nice crescendo again. Nice and light and clean articulation in measure 8. And then another place to breathe is measure 9, right after that first 16th note. It's E natural. So go ahead and take a little bit extra time there if you need for a breath. And then the chromatic scale in measure 11, I would start softly there. A nice big full G quarter note, and then you have an entire quarter rest to regather yourself and get a nice big breath before you go on to measure 13. Again, nice and clean with the arpeggios there, and start softly in the chromatic scale. And then when you get to measure 16, we have some sustained notes. The C is repeatedly sustained, so we want to bring out the other notes. Those are our melody notes. And then the grace note G, just go ahead and articulate that. Don't let that bother you. And then if you need to take a breath, you can take one in measure 18 right after your G. And then you go on. So keep your clarinet really still. And bring out those lower notes again. Those are our melody notes. And another good place to take a breath would be in measure 19 after your C. So a little diminuendo on each of those. And then crescendo. And end nice and big and full on the high C. Careful the pitch, it may want to go sharp. All right, good luck with this, and let me know if you have any questions.